Hi, welcome to our first official 2025 Money Roundtable. You see, this year is the year where everybody make the money. Everybody gets the bag.
So, Uzo, I mean, 2024, we cannot deny the fact that many women were going through financial challenges. I mean, while we're
Indeed.
running after money, while we are making the money, we are spending it. The expenses went up. There was a lot of inflation. Thank you very much. We everywhere around the world, Africa, UK, everywhere, everybody. So this is not just saying, oh, it was just me. No, lady, I'm sorry, it's not about you. It is generally. But in 2025, we said to ourselves that how can we help women? I mean, if some of us are going through this, that means a lot of people are actually going through that. So how can we help women? We said we're looking at empowering 5,000 women. So ask yourself question like, do you want to be a part of 5,000 women or women rather that are going to be financially stable? So today we just want to tell you, we just want to have that conversation with you to let you know that, hey, babes, we can relate. We totally understand your struggle, but things you can do to help you stop that struggle, and then you have the money, the financial capacity in abundance. I also go ahead and give us those juicy, now.
Anything or something else. No, okay, everything you've said is accurate, right? 2024 was a challenging year, very difficult year. The reality is that going forward, we're going to have a few more challenging years, right? Things aren't going to turn around straight away. Inflation does not look like it's coming down as quickly as we'd like it to come down. And, there's a lot of kind of social economic, political issues globally that have knock-on impacts on all of us. So don't now think, okay, great, that year has passed and we're going to be, everything's happy days. It's not. But it's more the more reason why when we decided our goals at the end of last year for 2025 for Women Build Wealth, we said that one of our goals, like you just said, is to empower 5,000 women to enhance their own finances, either by starting businesses or getting investing or something, because that's going to have a knock-on impacts in the societies in which they are, right? So we have a heart for people, but we have a head for business, don't we? So that's what we want to make happen this year. So, the reason we wanted to have this conversation, and unfortunately, Bolatito, your partner in crime for the Money Roundtable, she's not here, so it's one-on-one now, at least. Before I'd have had two-on-one, so it's quite cool. I don't mind. There's only one-on-one. But the reason we wanted to have this conversation was we started to think about, okay, what can we do right out of the gate to help women to start to plan for the year they want to have. And that was the first point I think I wanted to share, that a lot of what we have or achieve in life starts in the brain. It starts in the mind before we actually work it out. So 2025 is the year, if you haven't already done it, for you ladies to adopt a money mindset and to be strategic about your money. And what does that mean? It means that you don't just wake up every day and say, okay, today, what am I going to do? No. Or today, I need to find money. Or I woke up today, I hope somebody will employ me to do something. We're not hoping this year. We're not waiting this year. We are being tactical as well as strategic. We are planning in advance what it is we want to achieve by the end of the year. And then we're going to do almost like there's something that we used to say when I was younger, backward engineer it, right? That means that we start at the end. You start with the end in mind. I want this thing. Okay, great. It means that I need, exactly, this is what I want to achieve. And it means I need to do A, B, C, D, E across the next 12 months to achieve it. Okay, so that's the first thing. We have to get that mindset that money isn't just going to come to you. You have to go and find it, and you need to think about how you approach it first. Okay, so money mindset, very, very important. The other thing I was going to talk about, I'm looking down at my notes, apologies. It's Friday and it's the last day of the month. Yeah, I want to go out. I'm on my way.
You cool now. So if you don't even look in your book, we wonder that this is not Uzo.
Obi, you know, I'm magnifico. It's true, honestly. I am magnifico. Honestly, too much book. But the other thing I made a note about was let's see. Oh, I've already talked about planning, right? Okay, good. Now making your money work for
Yeah.
you. So how are we doing this? All the research shows us that women prefer to save their money than to invest their money because we are more, on the whole,
Yeah.
risk averse. Exactly. We like to, I beg, listen, I need to just have access to that cash just in case
Okay.
city.
Yeah.
In case something comes up, I just want to know I can pay for it. Okay. In case my kid needs something, I need to be able to buy it. All right. In case, and you know, the statistics actually show that women miss out on an additional, well, the stats were done in the UK, an additional, I think it was £700,000 worth of income across their lives as compared to men who tend to, yes, just from lack of making investments. Okay. So now what are investments? A lot of people will now tell you, yes, go and buy cryptocurrency. Don't do that now. Nuh-uh. Don't do that. Okay.
All the Trump coin that came in when they were inaugurating,
Mhm.
that coin went from $1 to over, I think, 50 something dollars.
Mhm.
I'm sorry I bought some, but
Uh-huh. Yeah,
those my eyes.
yeah, a speculator. I like it. Okay.
Close my eyes
Props.
because it is bleeding. It literally went down. Like, what?
But what is I mean, if you think about it, right, it's a good thing you said that actually, because any investment really, it's a long-term play. It shouldn't be a short-term play. If it is a short-term play, then you're not investing, you're
Yeah, it's
trading.
not wise.
You have to have special skills to trade. So everybody thinks that they can trade. You cannot trade. The market will beat you every time. It's like a casino, right? Trading is like gambling, right? The market will beat you if you don't know what you're doing. A casino wins, the house wins all the time. So, you know, when people say that they are investing, they're really trading. They're speculating. So if you have the Trump coin, I would never have given any dime of that my money to that man, never. But I like the fact that you had equal opportunity. Anyone where hits, you enter, no problem. Just forget about it. Don't think about it. Leave it, right? So don't now think, oh gosh, I shouldn't have bought that. I need to sell that out. You are definitely going to make a loss at that point. Don't realize your loss. Just leave it, right? I'll forget about it. And a lot of the time as well, I think that's like really good advice for investing in general. Of course, you don't want to invest thinking, okay, well, if it all goes tits up, then, you know, I don't care. Of course, you will care, but you shouldn't invest more than you can afford to
Yeah,
lose because
yeah,
that's just the
yeah.
state
I
of
mean, that's
markets.
the
Okay.
wise thing to do. Nobody wants to invest their school fees and then they're running out of scatter. Why do I get money? No, that's a bad
That's it.
one.
That's a bad financial decision. But invest we must, right? So 2025 is a good year to invest. There's opportunities everywhere. So you know, I wrote an ebook, didn't
Yes,
I? So you'll tell them about that later.
yes.
But in the ebook, I give some tips on, you know, how to get started investing. You know, don't feel that you need to go day trading. There's lots of platforms to support you in making investments into you know, ETFs, which are index funds and just very safe, but still taking advantage of what's happening in markets. You can decide what type of index fund you want to invest in. So there's lots of information about that. We put that into your ebook and you can go and do your own research. But then there's other types of investing that aren't all the fancy, oh yes, I'm on the stock market. Oh, look at me. You know, where you are right now, you know one person that the girl is selling she's selling lace like it is pure water,
Yeah.
or she's selling soft drink, or she makes meat pie, or she makes cakes. Go and ask her, say, oh, hello, Nkechi, for me, or Barbara, your business looks, how's it going? How's it going? And then she'll say, oh, things are so busy. Oh, hey, we have made money this year. I can't tell you. There's wedding, whichever. So long as the response is positive, the next question out of your mouth to her or him or them is, are you looking for investors? Because everybody starts thinking about, oh, let me invest my money in things I cannot see. The akara seller that is outside that is making money. Yeah, Your sister is somebody that is always coming to you to sell jewelry. The lady that
Mm,
owns the store that you are always buying your bags and shoes in, you don't know who is looking for
mm.
investment. So ask the
So
question, are you
also I
looking?
think that sometimes instead of buying into the stock we don't know, we can
Yes.
just do so to the people who we see every day.
Yes. I mean,
Wow,
if we've learned anything
that's you know,
from Warren Buffett is one of the richest men in the world. Warren Buffett started his investing career by investing in companies like Coca-Cola, like the ice cream store in his hometown, right? He would go and he said these businesses are good businesses, right? And he would go and he would buy things he knew. He liked to buy food, anything that had to do with food, he would always invest in, but he bought household names. So why is it that our own household names, there's so many people in our environment that are doing good things? Why not? If you're going to take a punt on Trump coin,
mm,
take a punt on somebody that you know is doing brisk business
mm.
on a consistent, continual basis. You can do market research on that very easily. You can ask the questions. And we actually have a video about this. We have a video about this. I covered this last year in one of the webinars.
Oh, okay.
We'll signpost to that. Just ways to think about how to invest in opportunities.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's an idea. That's a little tip for y'all. Okay.
Also,
Okay.
this is actually mind blowing because I never
Mm,
wise to invest in people's business because they promise you that okay, this keke business, it's very rare
mhm,
here in Lagos where you buy
mhm.
somebody and then they expect to give you a specific amount every day. But you see some of them 1 month, you call them, so what do they do in that kind of case? What do you think women should do in that kind of case if they impart somebody and the person refuses to give them returns?
Now you see, I didn't say go and empower somebody.
Okay,
Mba.
okay,
We are not looking for charity cases.
okay.
Okay. We are not saying, okay, I think you have a good future. Here's my money. Mba, 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 mba. Let me speak Igbo for you people. No. I'm saying, so you know a person who runs a business. Let's say you know a person who is in events and you have seen, or somebody that's a photographer, or somebody that has a studio, or somebody that runs a makeup artist studio. Not one that can just run away with your money. But if you make an investment, you are understanding what the investment is going into, right? Where you will sign paper, you will collect percentage. It's not just, okay, I'm going to give you money, then you'll be giving me money every month. No. How much of your business can I own? Because then you become a business owner via investments. You don't need to start every business by yourself. Do you see what I'm
Can be
saying? Do you get
under
it?
without funding.
Silent partner back in the thing, you own shares in whatever it is, but you are collecting your, whatever it is,
Mm,
not capital gains,
mm.
but your investment funds and things like that. Do you understand? So it's not always just, oh, whatever. So that's what I mean. So please don't go and now give your money to a keke driver who will now say, okay, great, Christmas has come early.
So
No.
people who are already thriving in the business,
Thriving
looking,
businesses.
looking to expand.
Yes, look for thriving businesses looking to expand.
When you are speaking, I already thought of like 100 people who are thriving in my area, and I thought that I wish these people could have money to expand. So imagine I walk up to them and say, okay, if I offered you this amount, what would you do with it? How much am I going to get? So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And even before you say, and I would even say if I offered you this amount, because already people's brains start to think, are you looking to expand? What are the constraints on your business right now? What would you, if you could do anything, what would you do? Because you don't want to now make them know that, oh, before you decided that this is interesting to you, that
Mm.
you might be wanting to bring money, because then all sorts of things start to come out. What you want to do is almost like coaching. Ask them questions to get them to talk about what they're thinking, what their aspirations are, what they're trying to accomplish, what the goals, and then you can make a decision. Is this a good fit for me? Is this a good fit for me, because we are always, I think, especially African women, we come from a culture where we work hard for our money. You know, if you are not the one working, toiling, not sleeping, doing, then you are not working. You shouldn't earn money. But in the West, people are using other people's money, other people's time, other people's intellect, other people's
Build wealth.
whatever word to build wealth. And so it can happen in our own locales and locals. Yeah. Okay. So that's another thing. So thinking about investment, so you can invest into the stock exchange and stock markets. You can invest into, shares and stuff like that. You can make investments into businesses as well as a way of passively growing your income. And then you can, of course, start your own side gig. So another tip for this year, for 2025, become a money-making machine. And what do I mean by that? I mean that, again, back to engaging your brain. It's thinking about, what is it that I can do outside of what I already do to make money? So most people, you have a job. I'm not saying go and quit your job. A lot of people think, okay, I need to level up. I need to go to the next level. I'm going to start a business. That means I'm going to tell my boss I don't want to work again. For why? The guy or the girl or the company, whatever it is, they're giving you money. Continue to collect the money. Why not? And then find ways to utilize your skills, whether that's intellectual or your knowledge, whether that's through producing digital products that you can sell virtually, or writing things, or providing consultancy services. There's so many ways to create additional income streams, if only you just take some time to think about it.
Actually, Uzo, you see this thing. I think many women are not looking into skill acquisition.
Nope.
Most of them just want to go and work for somebody and get paid peanuts that would not even feed you or your family. So honestly, if you're watching this, you're a woman who doesn't have any skill, or you have a skill that you know that if you improve this skill, you get better, please go and improve that skill.
Absolutely.
Because the money you make by yourself is not like the money given to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love the fact that you said that, right? Because, and it's a very valid point for this reason. Before you go and start investing in stock exchange, investing in buying house, or investing in somebody's business, please take that money first and invest in yourself. If that is what you need, if you want to level up your own self, your skills, please take your money and invest in yourself, because you cannot imagine the boost that you will get just by acquiring the knowledge or the expertise in the thing that you've decided. Okay, so yes, no, brilliant point, Timmy, brilliant point. Okay,
thank you.
So yes, go on.
I need you to give us that final round, Ginger, that they can hold on to.
Yes,
that's the
listen, you know what, you are more powerful than you imagine. You know more than you know or think you know. I am an executive coach, like I mentioned, I think earlier. I'm a careers coach. I work with leaders in some of the largest organizations in the world.
Yes.
And I am surprised all the time about what I know that the people I work with don't know. These are managing directors and CEOs that are running huge businesses, but they haven't been exposed to certain things, right? In the management space. It's not a detriment. They've just never had to formally educate themselves about it. And whereas I know those things, but then they know so much more than I don't know. So the thing I would leave people with for 2025, please don't discount your expertise and your skill set and what it is you are good at by comparing to other people. Oh, those people over there, they're big people. I don't know. Don't stand in your own way. Don't gatekeep yourself, right? You need to be bold and courageous in 2025. And you need to decide what it is you want, and then know that nothing can stop you from getting what you want but you. Okay, so get out of your own way in 2025. Join us on our journey. Temi will talk to you all about all of that. But join us on our journey this year in 2025. We're going to be so much better. We're going to start to come up on lives and do things. They know I don't like to do any of this stuff.
No, you are a natural. I mean,
I can talk for England, but I couldn't even turn on my phone. You had to tell me how to come on live today,
Don't
innit?
worry about that one. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's even minor. Don't worry. We'll show you okay. You know, also you said something. You said something about not gatekeeping oneself. And I will tell you, lady who I know, she's a bit higher than me, of course, in every part of life. Then I was fortunate to be in the same community with her. And something was happening in that community, like an event. Also, this event was a virtual event for people in Nigeria.
Mm.
You believe that this lady did a whole vlog saying, get ready with me to go to so and so place. And mind you, I was saying in my mind that I've not like watched the video to the end, but like this lady cannot get invite to go to Chicago to attend because everybody in Nigeria does not have access. So why is she doing that? Also, guess what? This lady literally got dressed from outside her compound and walked into the house to her laptop to attend the seminar.
I love that's a mindset for you. She was like, listen, I'm going somewhere. Okay.
I was so flabbergasted, like, bro, sis, this is what they call PR.
PR, the best is
like,
PR.
Thing that you yourself is thinking that, oh, it's not a big deal. She just brings it in and she just elaborates, and you yourself be like, I didn't see that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, honestly, I take my hat off to people that are marketing geniuses, to people that are PR. I don't know how to do any of those things, but I admire them because yes, absolutely. You know, they make such a fuss about things, but it works, doesn't it? It gets the eyeballs. So if ladies, if you're hearing, the thing to do this year, live your best life.
Please,
Enjoy yourself.
please don't
Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Throw off the shackles. Try new things. Think expansively. Look out for opportunities. There are opportunities all around you. So those are the things that you need to start to think about doing, aside from all the hard things like investing and upskilling yourself and finding additional sources of or streams of income, all of those great things, right? But it all starts in here.
It does actually, yeah, from the mind to conception to reality. And that's
Absolutely.
all, you know, you are in top 50 Forbes women list.
That's it.
That is what we want. That's all.
Okay, me, I'm going out. What time is it? Bye bye.
I mean, it's closing time, guys. Please a comment for us. Let us know for February. Let me just give you a snippet of what we're going to do. Because we said start a business, right? We said put your skills into work. Now we're going to give you details of grants, opportunities you can apply to. There are free money outside. Governments, individuals, private organizations are giving out free money, and this is your time to also take that free money, be a part of it. So do not miss it. Please do not miss it for anything. And on Monday, by the special grace of God, we have an ebook on an expanded version of this conversation. Expanded version. So you just go ahead and download from www.womenbuildwealth.org. It is totally free, and you also have access to this video. Don't worry, we'll give you all the information on our socials. So please drop a like, and of course, if you've not followed us, please do so. Okay. Uzo, how can I thank you?
Night. I'll talk to you in the morning. Which side can you thank me?
All right. Bye.
Bye.